This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable.
Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It couldn't be simpler.
No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/poundcast.
That's betterhelp.com/poundcast.
This episode is also brought to you by Louisville Vegan Foods. What do they make?
And check this out, Brent. They have a cleaner website. I have some new information regarding Louisville Vegan Foods. lvjco.com. They have a ton of new small batch flavors coming out over the next few months. We're talking cowboy steak, honey barbecue, General So's.
By the way, they do vegan jerky is what they do. They make vegan
Louisville
jerky.
vegan jerky. But our Pound Pimples know this. And they know it's the best jerky in the world.
And also, listen to these new flavors. Cowboy steak, honey barbecue. I really want to try that.
By the way, honey barbecue, it is vegan. It's not made with honey. It's made with agave. That's what I hear. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what it is. That's what I heard. That's the word on the scene.
But look, Pound Pimples, if you want to save 20% off your entire order of Louisville Vegan Foods, go to lvjco.com. Use the code word Poundcast, and you'll get 20% off. And this stuff is non-GMO. It is made in Louisville, bagged in the United States. It has a shelf life of 9 months. And it's all completely cruelty-free and plant-based. So, you know what to do. LVJco.com. Use the code word Poundcast.
The only thing it's cruel to is your taste buds in your stomach, because when you don't have it, it's a tease, isn't it?
It's cruel to your friends when you run out.
Yeah, it's cruel. Yeah, exactly.
It's cruel to your cupboard. It's cruel to other foods, actually, in that, it make you it's cruel.
Make you not want the other stuff, It's cruel to real jerky.
Okay. Anything else to announce? Yeah, we should probably mention that the Poundcast is available on YouTube, where you can watch a video of us in here at the All Things Comedy office. And that is at youtube.com/Poundcast. And we are also on social media at The Poundcast on Instagram and Twitter, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
What do you say? You mean in Twitter, I guess, huh? Does that have any kind of... was there any subtext to that?
As I'm saying it, I'm like, does Twitter... What's up with Twitter?
Right. Have you been noticing you've been losing a lot of followers?
Have I?
I'm asking you.
I didn't even look. I barely use Twitter. It used to be fun. Now it's just it's kind of a sad place. Let's look. I figured how many... Did you lose a lot?
I mean, a little. I've lost some. I've noticed.
Profile. Yeah. What's my profile? I thought I had like... I got more than I ever thought I had. I have 82,000.
What did you think you had?
Dude, I don't know. I thought I had like 60,000.
Well, there you go. I guess you gained.
How do I have so many followers? I don't even use this thing. I guess people like me.
You're a popular guy, man.
I don't think I am. I guess I am. I don't know.
But,
I think I have an inferiority complex. Maybe I don't. Maybe I think I suck, but then maybe people like me. LouisvilleVeganFoods.com, LVJco.com. Use the code word Poundcast.
That's not what we were talking about. But no, that's okay.
It'd be funny if we went on a long tangent like that.
Right. That is funny. So I think that's about it. And then you said did you say the Patreon? You said it, right? I guess.
Oh,
right?
I did not.
Oh.
This show is mostly funded by you, our listeners, and our viewers. That's why we have a Patreon.
And and
here's how that works. Patreon.com/Poundcast. And when you sign up to our Patreon, you get a bonus extended episode. Every episode we go unzipped. And that's only available for the Patreon subscribers. And when we go unzipped, that's at the end of the show when we're already warmed up and kind of the best stuff happens.
Sometimes, yeah. And probably actually maybe today.
A lot of good stuff goes down.
There were some laughs in Unzipped today. Yeah, there was some. Oh, there was some
right,
good bits.
you got to sell it.
There were some definitely
probably.
some good bits. There were some definitely.
You can't
some
be
good.
like probably.
Well,
No, definitely.
You're right. I mean, I don't
it's
know.
It's a great value.
I'm trying. I was playing coy. I was playing hard to get just now. Is all, you know? Because I know if I downplayed it a little bit, they're gonna kind of want to.
They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, really?
Yeah,
I know. I gotta
yeah,
find
right.
this out.
I gotta find out for myself. You know, something like that.
No, truly, in my opinion,
playing hard to get.
In my
over
opinion, the unzipped.
What if we did unplug?
The unzipped got gnarly today. We talked about dorks and penises.
It also got kind of gnarly. What?
Penises.
It also got kind of gnarly during the main episode too, actually.
Yeah.
But hey,
I might cut that out.
Oh, you do? Okay. All right.
What if I cut that out and then add that to the unzipped?
Oh, that kind of is interesting.
You mean that weird joke I made near the beginning?
Yeah. Well, I tried to go with it. You know.
Yeah.
There was a couple of edgy jokes that were made.
I was trying to get edgy. I was trying to make Jay cringe.
There's a couple edgy jokes during the main episodes, but there's definitely
maybe they won't be there.
No, not. You might have to go to that.
It doesn't matter. Look, go to the Patreon. Sound off in the comments. Patreon.com/Poundcast. And I don't know if we have a remix today.
3PO. Linktree / so you go to the Linktree / 3THREEPEEOH for all their stuff. And this is the remix from 3PO. Okay. It's a new one too.
Check out the remix, and then we'll get into the episode with Jay Weingarten and Matthew Goldin. Run the clip.
Doug and Brent, 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 talking on the 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 Poundcast.
Okay, we are officially starting. This is the Poundcast, as you can see here. That's me and Brent there. Here's Brent.
And there's Doug.
And we have two very special guests today, Brent.
They're in the studio.
Well, they are here in the studio.
Yeah. Should we bring them in?
Should we bring them out? First, we have one at a time or both?
They're both at the same time. Yeah.
All right, let's bring them out. Jay Weingarten and Matthew Goldin.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for
coming
guys.
on.
Welcome to the Poundcast. Sure.
Seriously.
Yeah, really, thank you.
Yeah, just
It's an honor.
try to keep your mics near your face, I guess.
Sorry about
That's just how it's going to be.
Never so good with these sound systems, but
Jay, I was looking you up online. I mean, I've known you for years, but I was like, does he have a wiki or something? And you're on IMDb as J. Speedy Weingarten, and it says you're 5'9" too. So.
Yep.
wrong.
Is that right?
That was a bit.
When did Speedy come into the mix?
That came in.
Is that a bit?
That's real.
What?
Yeah, my nickname was.
Who has ever called him that?
I actually know this story, but
Yeah,
I'm not
I would
going to
love
tell
to
you.
to tell
I'm not going to tell it.
Do you call him that?
I have. Yeah, he's a friend, so of course friends do.
I just
we do
feel
use
like
nicknames,
I feel like I thought
always.
we were friends, and I didn't know about your nickname till now. What the hell?
It's something I don't use often, but I'm glad we're gonna. You want to?
Are you fast?
How you Speedy?
Well, I believe it was around high school, right? Or late middle
A little
school.
earlier, yeah.
Late middle school, Jay did get a reputation as being a bit faster than he seems, right?
Like with the ladies, or?
Come on.
no.
See, I don't like when we have to go there.
I actually could see you totally being a runner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran track, and I got the nickname.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You look like that to me. I could see you wearing track.
Okay. Yeah, I was a sprinter, and I was pretty quick in elementary school. That's when I got the nickname. But,
Oh,
yeah.
did you do it in high school?
track in high school, yeah, but I was quick in baseball and things along these
The
lines.
reputation sort of faded after, like, in late high
I've
school.
been slowing down,
Right.
but yeah, I was
you
quick.
still quicker than most?
I think so, yeah.
Could you get to the base even if it was like a ground, like a infield grounder? You're so fast. Did they ever think about that? A baseball team hiring someone like Usain Bolt, like maybe they can't hit for shit, but they're so fast they can just get, zing, 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 they can get around. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That'd be a good strategy. Why didn't they ever think about that?
Yeah, get fast people.
Fast people.
You get people like Jay Weingarten.
There's this book out there. Sorry to go on a tangent already, but
Okay.
this guy I met wrote this
kind
like
of podcast, apparently.
this guy I met wrote this goofy book about like sports concepts. Like it was like that kind of stuff. Like why don't they hire, what are they called? Small people?
Something along these lines.
Why don't they have small people
Little
on
people.
baseball, little people on baseball teams, because their batting, the strike zone will be so small. You know what I mean? The pitcher has to get it in this exact little spot.
That would be funny.
So then they'll just be walking, get easy points.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard that.
That's one
Is that a
example.
stand-up joke you've told before?
I think
one
that's like a
example.
common, it's like a universal like truth that
Yeah.
would be a better game.
Yeah, you know
So
what?
It occurs to everyone.
And along those lines, why don't they get really tall people for basketball? They don't even have to jump that high. They could just dunk the ball in the net.
They do have really tall.
Oh, they do?
Have you seen Shaq? Shaquille O'Neal?
What is that?
He's huge.
Oh, is he big boy?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. I didn't even know such a thing.
Yeah, I watch sports, so.
I think another one was like a really tall person for tennis, because then they could get the serves down. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wait, is this book all about just body
it's like stuff like that.
changes?
I
Size changes
never
for
saw the
different
book. I
sports?
just somebody described it a little bit to me.
Bowlers had really like perfectly shaped hands so that the ball.
Oily
ball.
skin, maybe.
skin,
Because then they
yeah.
could just let the ball slide off real easily.
Right.
I don't know how that would. I don't know. I don't know what a bowler.
They probably do that already. They probably
Longer arms. So it just goes straight to the
Oh yeah.
Stretch Armstrong.
They just drop it.
That would
Drop
be-
it at
That's
the end.
funny.
Of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Long arms.
They like this. They just flick it, and it goes like
Yeah.
2 more feet. Strike every time.
Done.
Exactly.
Done.
What other
Anyway.
kind of sports is there to have body things for? What other sports are there?
Oh,
tennis.
don't even get me started.
Tennis.
Yeah, tennis, of course.
What about hockey? What would be the ideal body for a hockey?
Made out
Well,
of ice.
Why don't they get?
Iceman.
Yeah.
Why don't they get Iceman?
No.
Yeah.
Here's another example for the hockey goalie. Why don't they get one of those like 500 pounders?
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
he's fully covering the goalie.
It's just like
The
Jabba
goal.
the Hutt sitting in front of the thing.
Oh, that's
There's No
perfect.
goals are gonna go down.
That's
These are
perfect.
things-
They don't even have to like do anything. They're just kind of like, just let their body fill the crack.
But is it ice all the way down, or is it? Like, is it
crack
water?
the ice.
Is it water? Like, is that? Can that? Like, is it water underneath?
No, I think it's
not
just
like
like
a
a foot
lake,
of ice on
Okay,
top of
okay,
like
it's
a.
not-
That's so. That would actually make hockey maybe more interesting, though, is
They
if there
had, like,
was
a-
water underneath, you know?
Yeah.
And not only water underneath, but there's sharks under there too. So if you break the ice, who knows what's underneath? Maybe the Kraken is underneath. You
But
know?
there's fish too. You could find food. Well, you could also luck out.
I'm thinking sea monsters, the Kraken.
Hockey would be so much more interesting if there's like one part of the rink that's a little thinner ice.
It's thin. It's
So
thin.
the players are playing with their lives. So like, is this where I'm gonna fall through?
yeah.
That's some danger.
That's really funny.
freaky.
That'd be actually really cool too, visually to see. You can see the stuff swimming around underneath while they're playing.
Yeah.
And there's danger zones. You know, I mean, there are deadly sea
Piranhas.
creatures.
Or if
in
there were
there.
straight up
Piranha.
holes. Straight up cut out holes of just open water.
Or maybe there's guys doing fishing
Yeah,
too
fishermen,
that are
yeah.
in there. They have to avoid the fishermen too.
Oh
and
my
stuff, you know?
god.
Because fishermen often do like hockey.
So
I
they
feel like it'd be
they
like-
would love being on
You'd
the
be able to
court
make
with those
more money
guys.
selling those seats, the fishermen's like perches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
You
But
guys
you're
have
right about the
creative
goal, though.
ideas.
Why don't they get the biggest guy for the goal? They kind of did that in the Mighty Ducks a little bit, I guess.
Or like a soccer goalie. No one's that big, but
No one's that.
someone with incredible limbs who could just pretty much like just go a foot either way and block it.
Yeah.
It's all about
Incredible
wingspan. What is your wingspan? Or do you guys know? Or
Isn't it the
No.
same
Is
as
it
your
same
height?
same as your height?
Yeah, so
I think
heard.
some people, it's.
I heard that, right?
Mine might be shorter than my height.
I can't believe though
I
that
don't know.
this is half of my height. That don't make no sense.
Sure did. It looks like your dick's right in your mouth.
That's funny. That's actually really funny to
really
think
like
about. That this is this is my crotch right here. You know?
That sort of checks out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's gross.
That is so nasty.
What the hell?
Okay, Matthew, what's happening, man? What's up with you?
You're gonna-
Let's
you're gonna
learn about
you're gonna
Matthew.
Put me on the
I don't know
spot
anything
right
about
now?
Matthew.
You guys met in New York
You guys
or
are
here?
friends from
Friends from high school.
back in the day.
Kind of from back in the day, yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah?
actually,
Which
Where?
day?
surprisingly enough, LA days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Before you moved to San Francisco? Before you
I
moved.
think right after I moved back from San Francisco.
Yeah. Okay. How did that happen?
Uh,
You didn't meet through comedy.
we did. Yeah, we did meet through comedy. Yeah, we met at Moving Arts Theater, right?
Right?
Back
yeah.
in 2012,
12.
something like that.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years since Matthew and I have known
Been
each
together.
other. Yeah.
Stand by 1 second. Aaron, the TV went out.
Oh, no
is
signal.
everything cool?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Everything's still running? Okay.
Nothing to worry about there, right?
Okay,
Alright.
just a monitor.
That's good. We can't check ourselves out too much.
Yeah.
Narcissist alert.
I know. Just look at each other.
So, do you guys? I mean, who moved to New York and then who followed, and then who moved back and then who followed? You know what I mean? Because that happened. You guys were both living in New York at a certain
That's
point,
true, yeah.
and now you're both back here. Did somebody? How did that happen? Did you guys say, "Hey, I'm gonna move to New York. Do you want to come?" And the other person said, "Yeah." And then what? And then he moved back. And then what happened here?
Yeah, essentially.
I reached out to Matthew via text, I think, or maybe in person.
It was in person.
In person.
Yeah.
And I said...
At LACMA.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
I said, hey, I'm thinking about moving to New York. And
Jay
did you
asked
tell me...
Jay asked if he could meet me at LACMA.
All right.
We sat out in the cafe.
Yeah, it's nice. Have you guys been there?
You guys took those photos near the poles, the
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh,
lamp,
yeah.
the lamp posts and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
We have hundreds of
We have
photos.
a lot of LACMA photos that we've never released.
Yeah.
Release the clips, dude.
I think we will eventually,
Yeah.
down the road.
release the pics.
All right.
Release the pics.
Ask for it. We'll do it. Yeah, no one's ever asked.
You got You got lots of lamppost pics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ton. On an old hard drive, I believe.
Mhm.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you met there. You
Met
made
there
a plan to move to
LACMA.
New York?
Jay sat me down and he said, I'd really like to spend some time out on the East Coast.
Yeah, I've been a West Coast guy for as long as I can remember, so I've always been itching, in a sense, to go east, It's kind of one of the quirks about me.
Did you go east because too crude?
Yeah.
You were like, I gotta get out of here. There's no more Too Wet Crew. I'm wasting my life.
There is actually still Too Wet Crew.
I thought it was an attempt to bring Too Wet Crew to NYC.
Too Wet East?
Yeah, Too Wet East.
You've heard
yeah.
of UCB East?
Too Wet.
There's UCB Franklin, UCB Sunset.
Right.
Too Wet East.
I mean, part of my going to New York with Jay was I was kind of pushing kind of aggressively behind the scenes to I'll be part of Too Wet Crew East. We can start our own Too Wet Crew away from
And I was
Doug
like,
and Mikey. And
That would be
Sure.
cool if
Right.
people just did other versions of
Yeah.
just did it.
You didn't trademark it. So.
Right. Oh, don't give them any ideas now. Okay, well,
But you guys made a plan to move together, kind of.
Kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. And I would say those were some of the best.
So it was your
days
kind of
my life.
idea, and you were down to do that.
Yeah.
But then what about the move back?
The move back, I mean, I guess I moved back after a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he
And
kind of
and
came.
Jay followed.
I'm always, I follow.
Jay does his own thing. Of
I do
course.
my
He's
own
not
thing
a follower.
half the time.
He's his own man.
But of course, I'm influenced by different people.
Yeah.
Obviously, both of you
Are huge
comedically.
influences, yeah.
I've told you
I
that.
mean, oh yeah.
I've told you
often.
that, Brent and Doug. Well, I'm obviously.
You're
I've told
open about
you
it.
that. I'm sure. I'm influenced.
you never
by it.
have. I don't think you're.
Really?
I think you're lying.
I think it's clear if you've
So let's
seen
move on.
anything I've done. I'm highly
It's more in his
influenced.
journals. not in any like public comedy stuff, but there's a lot of kind of internal.
Hey, how'd you see that?
Sorry.
You guys shouldn't go through each other's shit.
You guys, but you guys go back and forth with each other to New York and back, so you guys earn that from each other.
Yeah, we learned about.
You guys get
how
to look
go
through
to
those
New York
journals
together.
You probably looked at that journal when you were on a flight, one of those back and forth times. Did you guys ever fly together?
We never flew together. We've never been on a plane together.
Dude, okay, you guys should definitely fly together sometime.
Yeah, I feel like we've been on a boat.
I don't think
with
we've
you.
even been on a boat together.
Have
You guys surely have been on planes.
You're not on
We've
the
been on
Mile High
planes.
Club or the Sea Level Club?
Neither.
Damn.
The
What
mile
about scuba
high.
diving?
You mean the mile high or the mile low? That's if you're in a submarine.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it possible to have sex in a submarine? Just
Well,
imagine the pressure.
you got to find a girl or a guy first. That's kind of tough. That's the hard part. Getting in a submarine, easy.
Check this out. The other day was my friend's birthday, and he went to like Denny's. You know how you can get free stuff on your birthday? I thought of this amazing life hack. Tell me what you think. You get 365 different fake IDs. Has anyone ever thought of this idea?
No.
Wait, you used to do what?
If it's your birthday,
Yeah.
you're treated like royalty.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's his birthday. Oh, let me get,
Wow.
you go to the bar, you go to the restaurant, you go to Denny's, you go to Disneyland, you get all these like birthday things.
Yeah.
All you need is 365 different fake IDs. But sometimes you need the app now too. It's like you got to have the Denny's app or something.
That's the only way you can get the free birthday.
So you just get 365 different emails and logins for all the free.
You get full. after
So
a year of
okay,
this.
a fake ID. A fake ID. What do you think that costs?
$150.
For a bad one, but you don't need a good one for Denny's. I don't.
150.
Back in the 90s.
Well, what if they made 300? So how many? What's the math on that? $5,000.
400.
Maybe round it to 200.
No, if they made 365.
You're right.
Oh.
Let's say 7.
Round it to 200, yeah?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a good one, if you want a good one, you're going to probably pay at least 200, right? Okay, now we just have to times 365 times 2, which is...
That should be easy.
Yeah, so it's 600 plus 130, so 730. So so times 200, so 730 plus another 2 extra zeros, so we're talking $73,000 here.
Really?
I think so. Did I do that right?
Did I do that? Did I do that
It
right?
doesn't seem like it's
Urkel.
that much.
Urkel.
But he never says it like that, right?
Did I do that right?
Steve Urkel. But honestly,
Okay,
no
look.
one's listening to this podcast for the math.
Actually,
Did I do that
is
right?
I think that is right.
Okay, how much do you say they cost? 200 each?
A fake
200
ID for every day.
200
That's really
times
honest.
365.
Yeah, that's gonna cost you.
Well, it's going to be...
I don't think they card.
$73,000.
It'd be a lot of. It would be an
What,
expensive.
maybe get a bulk deal.
It's expensive eating for a year, but over the course of a lifetime, I think you'd save money.
So it'll pay itself
Yeah,
off.
live long.
Yeah, how much is a food budget for a year?
Food budget, probably you spend I mean, it depends on your budget, right?
Right.
You could probably live off of $100 a month if you wanted to, but a year, I'm going to say this. Let's just say you spend $1,000 on food a month. Let's just say, round it up. Maybe.
Restaurants, of
Right?
course,
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
Splurge.
Let's just say
Occasionally.
$12,000 a year. Okay? So we're talking after about, what's 12 into 73? We're thinking, 36
Like
is
6, right?
30. It's about 6, right? Let's just say 6.
Let's
Round it
say
to
6. Of course. It's a
So
bit
after
more.
6 years, you're balling. After
Yeah.
6, you're boning.
After 6. Plus, maybe you can get a bulk discount on the fake ID. Maybe they can
Right.
make one master one and just change the name
All right.
and the birthday and the subsequent.
Probably cut costs down by about 23,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
then
could
so you're paying
also-
50,000. I mean,
Plus, whoever the fake ID person is that you go to, they're lucky to get any business at all. So they're gonna do 365.
That's true. Especially with COVID.
You're not paying 200.
Like, high schoolers
pop.
are not going out to bars and getting fake IDs.
of the
Right, the
pandemic.
fake ID market is
yeah.
the fake ID market is in the shitter right now.
It is.
Mm.
Yeah.
you know what the best fake ID is, though? Because I actually did tried to buy a fake ID back in the 90s, and it cost about
I
$75,
wouldn't say
$80.
that.
It did not look good. But then the best fake ID is really to just use an older friend's ID that looks like you. One of their older IDs.
Right.
It's sometimes they'll accept that. They did in the 90s at least.
Cool.
I wonder if anyone's ever made a fake ID to look younger. Like some like vain person
People who are
who's in their
self-conscious
40s.
about their age.
Yeah,
That's a
they're
really
like-
funny
about their
idea.
Like maybe
Yeah.
even me. Maybe I'm hanging out with everyone I know is younger than me. Maybe I want to fit in with them, and I'll be like, I'm just one of your peers.
Yeah.
Like, why you show me your ID?
That's not
Yeah,
weird,
just check
Doug.
the date. Check the date.
That's
You're gonna
funny.
freak these people out, Doug. I would hold off on that.
They'd like it.
Really?
Yeah, they'd look at it and they would open up to you about some of the stuff that like preteens go through or whatever.
Here's the other flaw in my birthday lifestyle. If you go to say Denny's on San Fernando Road for your birthday,
That's my favorite one.
that's
Yeah.
That's the one I go to.
have you actually been there?
Yeah, I love that.
We
one.
went there together.
Yeah.
It was
Wait.
awesome.
I used to live in Cypress Park. That was the nearest
right
one
up
to me.
this-
That's still
yeah.
the
Is
one
there
I
something
go to.
special about that one?
I think it just has a good energy late
Well,
at night.
okay, say you go there, they're gonna remember you're the birthday guy.
Yeah.
So you
No,
come
gotta
back in.
Switch it up.
You gotta have
You have to have
invest-
365 places to go.
No,
Gas is gonna add up.
you gotta have a few different Denny's around town. Those are gonna dry up. If you want to keep doing Denny's, you're gonna need different looks, wigs, mustaches, glasses.
That'll cost
You got to change up your look. Maybe one day you're kind of like, you just got to act all different. Like, I'm definitely a different guy. It's my birthday. And you can't be bringing the same friends with you either, or they got to look different.
You're a comedian.
Otherwise,
You
they're
can
gonna be on to you.
characters. You could
Well,
test out
it
some of your
does for-
characters.
it
Maybe
also-
every 3 months they'll kind of forget who you
It also
were.
forces you to change it up a little bit. You know, you're not going to the same place all the time.
Expand your social support
Yeah, but
system.
I don't know
like
what-
make new friends.
Yeah.
It forces you to explore Los Angeles
You got to get out
or wherever you live.
Right.
You know,
Let's see.
New York.
Restaurants that give
New
you
York, yeah.
a discount on your birthday.
You know what's another life hack on your birthday is you go to BJ's. There's a
Okay.
BJ's. Sorry, I'm not gonna say. I had
the home of the Pizookie.
exactly. You get a free Pizookie.
Is that really what they're all about?
Free Pizookie?
on your birthday?
What is
yeah.
it? What is a Pizookie?
Pizza cookie.
It's a big cookie
really?
that's the size of a pizza, right? Or something, a
It's
personal pizza.
something like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
It's
with
actually
ice
pretty
cream on
good.
top.
Is it sweet?
Yeah.
It is.
It's got
oh,
it's got that sweet. It is sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check this out.
It's actually not really sweet. It's more sweet.
really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Wow.
That's like a new trend. As people say that now.
It's just
I'm not
it's a
familiar.
different adjective. You know.
You can
Okay.
eat. You can feast like a king on your birthday. I have this list of free stuff. I'll just skim through it a little bit, but there's tons. Applebee's, just free dessert. Arby's, free curly fry and small shake. Au bon pas, whatever how you ever pronounce that one.
Pain.
Lunch is
Au bon
free on
pain.
your birthday. Y'all have to, with each of these, you have to join their club. They're like, you know what I mean? You got to be in their
Right.
system.
There's one little drawback. You
Yeah.
have to tip.
What?
Yeah.
Not on your birthday. You know what? You could just not
Yeah,
tip.
you're right.
And they're not gonna see you again.
You're right.
I thought we were gonna show up and you guys weren't gonna be here. I was gonna be like, we got stood up, Maddie.
No,
would've been
instead,
fun.
we come in, we're offered these delicious liquid deaths.
Creepy looking.
Immediately.
It looks scary.
It is
The
morbid.
font?
Yeah.
It reminds me of
Yeah,
end of
we've
our life.
yeah, it's pretty hardcore. It's for hardcore water people. Yeah,
Works,
So-
though.
you have to kill your thirst or something like that.
Murder it.
Murder it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right. It's kind of
They
violent.
love this, by the way. I'm sure they're.
We talked about. We actually
looking at
talked
this
about this
like,
on.
Wow, thank you guys. Money in the bank.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's just change the subject.
So, yeah, you can go to Disneyland for free on your birthday. You can go to.
You just
I-
text us when you're pissed.
Yeah.
No, I was looking at my notes because I had other
Oh, yeah.
other observations.
Damn
Funny
it.
shit throughout the week.
Yeah.
Other funny thing with Denny's is you used to be able to eat for free if you were a kid on one day of the week. I think it was
Oh,
Wednesday.
cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really?
Hey, what about Sizzler? They probably have a birthday deal there.
I'm
right?
sure they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I've-
maybe as part of the birthday thing, you can also just be a kid one day. Save one of those IDs. And one day of the week, you can be a kid.
Right.
Hey, mister. You got to go with your big friends that look really adult. Can my child get something for free too?
Yeah, so you just need the child ID for, I guess, how many weeks are there in a year?
52.
52?
Yeah.
So 52 IDs subtract from the amount you need. Because you only need one for all of those Wednesdays. You just need the child ID. So it's going to be less than $72,000 actually, significantly.
Yeah, you're going to need Botox or different ways to...
You got to
be
find.
honest, you don't look
Maybe you could just find different
older at this
places that honor the kid deal on a different day of the week. So you have 7 places that you can go to. Each of them have a kid deal, so you only need 7 IDs.
And a means of transport.
Well, yeah, you got to get an adult friend. Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, you don't need an ID to be a kid.
Oh, adult friend finder.
Oh, that is not what that is.
Oh, it works.
Ew.
So you got to find an adult on there to escort you to
You
these.
don't need an ID to be a kid,
It's
though.
not that.
Kids don't have IDs, right? So all you
that's
got
true.
to do is a plastic surgery to make you look like a boy.
Actually, that'd be so funny if you were a kid. Yeah, that's true too. But what if kids did have these licenses?
Oh my god.
That'd be kind of funny.
Like an alternate universe.
official
Kids
kid.
certified.
It doesn't
I
make
know.
sense.
Certified
Yeah,
type.
I'm a certified kid.
They're all like cute colors and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be so weird.
I don't know. If you don't look like a kid, you're trying to get into Chuck E. Cheese, they're like, ID, please.
You can't get into Chuck E. Cheese as an adult. That actually is true.
Really?
Yeah.
If
They
you
don't
have a kid.
They don't let you in unless you're accompanied by a kid.
Right.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, that is true. You can't. We couldn't go.
Since
in.
when?
I don't know if
'Cause
there
I
was a
went to
specific
Chuck E. Cheese.
incident. Oh, really?
Well, I went to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm talking probably 15 years ago.
Okay.
As an adult
Solo?
and with a group of adults.
Okay.
Although one of us kind of looked like a kid.
Was
good to
it
have that
like a
friend.
special we're opening up Chuck E. Cheese late night to
It was at night. Yeah. It was kind of a pretty run-down Chuck E. Cheese. It was actually kind of depressing.
they didn't know ethics. They didn't.
Well, it
have,
just didn't-
Principles.
It looked like a department store that was converted into a Chuck E. Cheese or something. It had all these fluorescent lights and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it wasn't a Chuck E.
Was it a
Cheese,
Chuck E.
actually. It might have- I think it was maybe just an abandoned Montgomery Ward.
Right.
And you were on acid.
Could have been
Why
something.
don't? I mean, that's a good idea for Chuck E. Cheese. At night,
I think it is.
they switch into an adult club.
Chuck E. Cheese After Dark?
Yeah, like adults go, and then they serve alcohol or whatever, and
They
like,
It's called Dave and Buster's.
and then in the morning
Right.
they could wipe down the jizz off the ball. thing.
Oh.
Off the balls.
The ball pit.
That's
no,
gonna
that's
leave a
just
mark.
that's where the action's gonna be.
Okay, Chuck E. Cheese for adults. The ball pit is actual testicles. It's a pit full of testicles.
Really?
You know?
You want to play with those?
No, it's a
man?
big pit, and it's just sort of like, there's there's ladies and guys in there, and they're all just playing the balls. And, you actually feel something. That's not. It could be a ball. It could be a couple of balls. It could be something else.
Right.
What do you think, Jay? Would you go?
To Chuck E. Cheese adult themed?
It's a Chuck E. Cheese singles bar.
It's
Are
called.
you asking me
yeah.
if I'm single?
No,
It's
but
called
that is
Chuck
a good
Cheese.
question.
Are you trying to go?
Are you single?
Are you seeing someone?
Are you
or-
single? And would you go?
I'm seeing somebody currently.
Oh.
Well, so am I, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
We can
so
go
you
and
asked
just watch.
me if
We
just
can
so
go.
you could say you're seeing somebody.
No.
I see through you.
No, you brought that shit up. Why don't me and you go and just observe the single people?
All right. I like people watching.
Wait, Matthew, you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all go to Chuck E. Cheese after dark and watch Brent get it on.
Oh, yay.
You could check me out in the ball pit by myself.
Oh my god.
You're just sitting in there. You're up to your shoulders, and you can kind of see balls moving around around here. And people are like, I'm not going in that ball pit.
You know what'd be funny is if you see one of the balls in the ball pit kind of pop up a little bit, and then people are think, oh wait, did that? Well, I know what
Wait,
you're
what if
thinking.
your hands
I was thinking
are up
the guy
here?
farted, and it made the ball pop up a little bit.
What if your hands were back here and you're leaning against the wall?
Yeah.
And you just see a mound of balls going up and down
Oh.
in front of him? Joe?
I think it'd be cool if all the balls could talk.
What?
If all the balls in the
Yeah,
ball.
if these balls could talk.
If these balls could talk,
If
yeah.
these balls could talk.
It's a good
Well,
idea.
we're all aware of that reference.
What if it was mandatory nude? Mandatory nude Chuck E. Cheese ball pit lube down.
Ugh. You're not gonna
I
get
like
me into
getting
these harebrained
stuff. I like
schemes,
saying stuff that
okay?
make Jay go, ah.
What's next? You're gonna ask me to play Naked Twister with you at the Pound House? Ew. I would not. I would call Matthew immediately and be like, Doug just asked me to get naked with him at the Pound House.
And of course, I would lend a sympathetic ear.
Yeah.
Called me,
And I would
to
vent.
talk about that.
I would just ventilate.
I would let you vent and kind of hear you out.
What other stuff do they have at Chuck E. Cheese? Oh, they have those
Mouse.
robotic things. The animatronic.
Oh, they start singing nasty songs?
I think the mouse could be sexy or interesting.
What about
at
the
least.
animals are naked?
I think they already are.
No, they wear clothes.
No fur.
Oh, really?
Well, there's the fur, and they also have clothes too. The king, the king.
Yeah. They should, the clothes should be gone and the fur should be shaved off.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
if they're singing like
bald.
wet ass P word and stuff?
Oh,
like
that
nasty
song?
songs.
Yeah.
Are we not allowed to say that on this podcast?
It's family friendly.
It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon.
Do you put an E, like explicit, if somebody says that?
No, it's an E for everyone. We put an E, but it's for everyone.
Everyone cusses at times.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's be honest. In 2022, a lot of people are cussing.
Even if you're alone in your car with all the windows up, it still counts as a cuss if you say it.
That's some of the time I cuss the loudest. Do you guys do that?
Well, if you are alone in your car cussing, did it even happen at all?
Right.
You know?
Did anyone hear it? No.
Maybe like Alexa, hello, Jay, did you just cuss? It's like creepy.
Yeah, Alexa says, Jay, I heard that. I heard that.
I heard that.
Remember that?
Yeah, that's barf.
Barf.
Alexa's funny. Do you guys have a funny accent on yours?
But yeah, I think you have the barf voice on right on Alexa.
Barf. Do you guys know barf?
No.
From You Can't Do That on Television? I heard that.
I heard that. No.
Yeah, we don't know a lot of references, sadly.
Well, you knew I do the Urkel. You knew balls could
Oh, I
talk.
knew.
I knew
Urkel.
Walsh could talk,
Okay.
yeah.
Steve Urkel.
You know what though? This show is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Brent, as you know, I am very smart. Whenever something breaks down around my house or I have a problem with my car, I can usually figure out how to fix it. But when it comes to my own mental health, I can't just fix it myself. Life doesn't have a user manual. That's when I get stuck.
Well, Doug, I hear that a therapist can get you unstuck and make it easier to get to those solutions.
That's why I use BetterHelp, Brent. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists, available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable.
Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It couldn't be simpler.
No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist.
Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/poundcast.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poundcast. Now, you guys have kind of like you guys are kind of a comedy team these days.
They have been for 10 years,
You
I
make
think.
videos,
For about
you
10
do
years, yeah.
shows, but you also have this like language that's singular to like you guys' style.
We have a shared comedic vocabulary.
See, like that kind of stuff.
Let's,
Where do
elaborate.
you get that from? Is that just how you grew up? When you say, I'll lend a sympathetic ear? Because that's something people don't say.
I think we just traffic in the absurd. We
See, exactly.
Thank you, yes.
See?
just, silly billies.
I'm just trying to make Matthew laugh half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully it translates to...
Hopefully, there's always like, okay, well, hopefully this inside joke, hopefully people like it.
Right. Half the time it
Half the
doesn't
time they
work.
don't. Most of the
but
time,
That's self-deprecating.
We're not
Most of
like
the time it
that.
doesn't work. It's still funny.
What do you, where'd you grow up?
Here in LA.
Yeah, where?
Silver Lake and downtown.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So you like born in Silver Lake?
No, I was actually born in New York.
Oh.
Then I came here as a baby.
What did you do? What's growing up in Silver Lake like as a boy?
It was fun. It was
It's gangstery. Were you a gangster in the past?
I was not affiliated.
Okay.
With any particular.
Did you
gang.
have backup though?
I had a group of. I started a gang.
Did you?
Yeah, it was not effective, but
What was it
Not
called?
effective.
it was called the. I had a small child gang in Silver Lake called the Tuffers. and our goal was to beat up the actual bullies.
Yeah.
But I think we were bullied. Like we fought people and we hurt them. So I think we were the bullies.
Huh.
So
But
that's
they
the
could
word
have.
for
They
you.
could have. You're thinking we got to bully them before they bully us. This is the mentality,
preemptive
right?
strike.
Preemptive strike. Yeah.
Hurt them.
I used to go out to Silver Lake because my friend, I had a good friend who lived in Silver Lake, and it was kind of gangstery out there
It
back
was more
then.
gangster,
Back
yeah.
then, you know, it was not the Silver Lake that you know today.
I'd say things have changed.
Things have changed, but there was.
I think there's still a presence.
It was dangerous out there. My
Yeah, when
mom would worry when I would go.
When I
out
was in
there.
school there, we weren't allowed to wear like certain colors.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's common in most of it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't supposed to wear.
Let me guess. She said no white after Labor Day. That's what the Silver Lake moms are worried about these days.
Right. They
no,
love
no white
fashion.
sheets on Halloween. It's
Right.
uncreative. Because LA does pride like creativity and.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you had me wear a white sheet the other day.
I didn't have
Wait.
that. I didn't.
I literally just did that.
It wasn't my idea.
Oh, I thought it was.
I said do full KKK.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's right wing.
Really controversial.
And then we take
Insanely
it off, and
right-wing.
you have.
Yeah.
And then we take it off, and you have
Why are you doing this
blackface on.
podcast? Say that again?
That was what I wanted you to do. Have blackface, and then put a KKK on. Then
Seem like
when
a
we say when
conservative
you,
on the outside.
so then when we
liberal
take
on
it
the
off, yeah, when you take it off, you're a liberal.
I would not agree to that. I would have to be so drunk to agree. There's no way.
Say that again.
His costume, I was thinking he could be a KKK member,
Yeah, he takes it off, and what's underneath?
and then he's
Yeah, I
got
was zoning
blackface
out
on.
too.
Yeah.
Can you,
to show that he's liberal.
One more
I was
time.
zoning out, Doug. Can you repeat that one last time? Because I was zoning out earlier.
Because typically KKK members are more conservatives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right leaning.
If they're right leaning,
Mhm.
if you would probably take a poll.
Right.
So then, I'm thinking a lot of people with blackface, such as Jimmy Kimmel and stuff, and the other Jimmy, they're all doing blackface. They're more left leaning.
Mhm.
Right.
Other side.
I sort of see, but when you say blackface, I'm thinking to myself, real blackface, which is white around the mouth.
That's what I want.
Okay, yeah.
Right. What's the
Okay.
alternative?
Well, makeup to look black, which would be
Oh.
different than blackface.
Yeah, that's classy.
Yeah,
That's not blackface at all.
but I think that's a pretty cool idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's kind of a good prank to do, like a hidden camera show. Put on some kind of offensive costume.
Yeah.
But underneath
then-
isn't a more offensive costume.
Yeah, and then get a security guard to like rip your mask off, and then it's like something worse.
No, this is what you do. This is what you do. You wear the KKK outfit, right? And then someone gets mad. You say, "I'm sorry, it was just a prank. It was just a prank." And you have a worse
Right.
You have a worse look underneath. You know?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I like what you just
I'm saying. I'm reiterating that it's
good.
funny. Yeah. That is. It's
What
just.
could be worse underneath if you?
I think blackface underneath the KKK hood is. Yeah, that's.
What's
pretty
worse
good.
than blackface? There's got to be something.
A vampire. Like
You're a
something really
vampire?
dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, no, put the KKK back on. You could be
I've
like,
never been bitten
what if
in
you're
the neck,
Hitler
but-
underneath?
Oh.
Dude,
Or what if
don't
you
go there.
You have a swastika?
bro.
No. I'm not
Right
gonna
wing,
fit-
left wing. Really, really
I
right
can't leave you
wing.
hanging, but that's
It's a
crazy.
not. Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Hitler
It's-
sucks, right?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's a.
Oh,
Come on.
It's a Nazi.
I'll go there.
Yeah, it's a Nazi uniform or something underneath the hood.
Right.
So you're like, no. It's just a prank. It's just a prank. I'm
It's a
I'm
prank, it's a
actually
prank, it's a
a
prank.
Nazi actually.
like you
I'm
go
not
to
KKK.
you go to a Black Lives Matter like rally, full KKK, and then you're filming it like hidden camera, and they're just like, "Get the fuck out of here!" You're like, "I'm kidding, it's a prank."
It's
And
no,
then
look, I'm
they'll
not
laugh.
KKK. I'm not KKK.
Yeah.
They'll laugh.
It would be shocking.
It would be shocking.
Shock.
They will laugh.
Creates laughter.
Who would have the
sometimes.
balls to pull
Yeah.
that prank off?
Any of us.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll film it. I'll be the hidden camera guy.
All right.
You
You're
can
just
run to
trying to get
safety.
ratings. That's cheap. We're trying to do the real creative shit, you know?
How about a Hitler mask? You go triple. Then you pull the Hitler mask off, and then you're
Blackface underneath.
blackface.
Wow,
like minstrel style.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Mm.
That's
So
dated.
you want to film it tomorrow? I get the paint. I'll paint you up. I'll get the sheet. I'll get the paint. I'll get the costume.
Yeah,
I'll get the
I
Hitler
have to
mustache.
go feed my
Meter.
whatever.
I got your back.
I guess you don't want to go
Meter.
viral.
I gotta feed my meter on that day.
I gotta feed my meter.
This is
Oh
LA.
shoot, I gotta feed my meter that day.
If I have to feed my meter, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Are we good actually?
Ooh.
We parked.
Don't say, because they could be. Is this live?
You parked where?
We parked at Lancers.
They might have.
What's Lancers?
Really?
Lancers?
I just thought you guys would have been there every week.
Why didn't
Lancers?
you just park in the parking lot here?
We went to Lancers first.
Of which there's a parking lot. What's Lancers?
Huge parking lot.
Is that pizza place?
It's a diner.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they have there?
What'd you get, Jay?
We each got 2 coffees.
Let me guess what you got.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to sigh first. Just say it joyfully.
Grilled cheese.
Can I give you a hint about Jay?
Uh-huh.
He wasn't extremely hungry.
Ah.
But even though he hadn't eaten anything at all before
Right.
coming here.
Did he have
Anything.
did he have a
Need
sweet
that.
tooth?
Not so much.
No
Not
slice
so
of
much,
pie.
yeah.
Side of fries?
You're
Cottage cheese.
Think about.
I joked about
We
getting
did make
cottage
that
cheese.
joke.
Yeah.
It's funny that you both thought of that. It's funny.
What cottage are people getting this cheese from? Okay, what'd you get? Just I can't.
Come on.
Okay,
you want
how
me to
hungry
just-
were you?
Did you
Just think
did
of
you
the
use
I
a
was hungry.
Did you have a birthday discount at that place?
Mm-mm. It was my birthday last month.
Did your meal come with a side of fries?
Potato. More hash browns.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
so
basically
you went-
fries.
Same crap.
You
right?
went breakfast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
think of the hour. That's what I was trying to give you the
The
hint.
hour was noon. That's perfect
I mean,
lunch time,
I'm practically
dude.
nocturnal. Like I go to bed
Right.
really late.
We're
so-
creatives. Come on.
Yeah, true creatives actually go to bed late.
I go to bed
just so you know,
really
Doug.
late.
Shut
Yeah.
up. True
I do my
creative.
best.
true.
I do my best thinking at night.
I do my best thinking first thing in the morning at like 8 a.m.
Is that
I
actually,
wake
that's
up, I've
true,
been
huh?
dreaming all night.
That's the
All
sign.
those dreams are creativity.
That's the sign
Write
of
'em
a
down.
corporate.
Connect
That's
the
that's the
dots.
sign of a corporate schlub.
Yeah.
Come on. You got to stay up
You gotta
late.
smoke up.
Yeah. Stay up with us sometime.
Dude, Picasso, Dali, Michelangelo, Leonardo, they all got up at 8 a.m.
I
did
doubt
their best
that.
work.
All stoners.
8 on the.
All stoners. All late night stoners.
You know, haven't
Ali
you
was a
heard
major stoner.
people are inspired by the night,
Mm-hmm.
Some
music
people
of the
are.
night.
It's
You know,
what you
I do
can't
some work
see.
at night, but I do some work in the morning.
No. You pass out early. And that's been a problem lately.
I don't even go to bed that early, dude. I get tired. I try to
What is-
force myself to stay awake from my partner.
Ooh,
Who's
okay,
a
so
night-
back to this
So-
partner thing. Back to this partner
Night-
thing.
What's her
You
name?
keep finding a way to sneak this
She's a real night
partner.
bird.
Because she's an artist.
Right.
An artist and a romantic partner combined.
That's the dream.
Yeah, but our hours don't cross over. We have 2 hours together when we're both awake.
You know, it was like that with I know somebody. I don't know. It's not really that private, but he's a comedian, and his wife is a news anchor, and she would get up really early in the morning to do the news, and he did comedy stuff at night.
Who?
Rob Hubel. And they would have these opposite schedules where they would only see each other on the weekend or something like that. And they had separate bedrooms too. The wife and husband too. I don't know if it's still
still
like
married?
that. I don't know if it's still like that. I don't know anything about it anymore.
You're not
but
close with
I just
Rob.
know it was
Can
like
you
that at one
describe
point.
his wife at all?
She's an anchor.
Surely we've all met her.
Yeah.
Seen her do the news.
We have eyes. Come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, she does the news, so why don't you give me the news?
You just spilled the tea.
Well,
I didn't spill any.
Oh.
See, that's a new phrase I
it's an
keep hearing
expression.
about. Is that a new? Is that what the kids are saying now?
I never heard it
You
until
gotta-
today.
I'm
It's the
drinking
first time.
tea.
stuff.
I try not to spill it.
Yep.
What does that mean, spill the tea? Just spill the beans kind of a thing?
Spill the beans.
Oh, it's
yeah.
the update on the beans. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's like desired beans. Like it's stuff you want to know. Beans, I feel like it's not always things that the people listening want to hear. Is that true?
Spill the beans.
No, if you say spill the beans, it's saying you want to hear it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
okay.
Come on,
Go
spill
ahead,
the
spill
beans.
the
Spill the
beans.
Come on,
Right,
spill the
yeah.
beans. Oh, he just spilled the beans.
You know, spill the beans was fine. Now that why do they got to do spill the tea?
Well, I'm wondering how that got to tea, from beans to tea. I'm thinking to myself, maybe those beans were coffee beans, and then they thought, well, we're not drinking coffee anymore. We drink tea.
Exactly.
And there, there it goes.
It could have
And
happened.
there it
That's
goes.
just the way
Both are
things
like dry, very dry foods that have to be wettened to be enjoyed,
Yeah.
right?
Wettened?
Wettened, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like sogged up.
Oh, that's what
You
it
gotta
is,
be
maybe.
sogged
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
How do you go from beans to tea?
It's just the latest up. You know how your iPhone, maybe your iPhone. I don't know if you have a smartphone.
Never.
Okay, yeah. The iPhones have these updates on the apps. Oh yes, I would like
We'll
to
explain
update.
later.
Yeah, they're updates, and yeah, it's just young people like to come up with the latest new phrase amongst their peers.
Wait,
so.
we got off track here. You got a
Are we
side
talking
of
about
breakfast
your
potatoes.
partner?
No, I
We
don't.
were talking about which restaurants
have a
have
partner. Are
discounts
you
on your
kidding me?
birthday.
So
Come on,
you're making
I
breakfast.
saw-
you got hash
Protests
browns.
too much.
She's on his name.
Let me guess. Two eggs, sunny side down.
Ooh,
Okay, you're so close.
Sunny side up.
Yep, that's me.
Really?
Yeah, that's me. 2 eggs sunny side up.
Is that true?
yeah.
And then hash browns.
And hash browns.
And then some toast.
And rye toast.
Some little triangles of toast. I hope. Buttered.
Yeah, pre-buttered. They did it for me.
You didn't have throw sausage on there either, did you?
Mm-mm.
No links.
Mm-mm. Sorry.
Links, Jay.
They have them.
Nope.
I checked.
Jay wouldn't eat that kind of thing, right?
Links? No, I don't think I would ever.
Have you ever asked Jay the story of how he became a pescatarian?
That's a really good question. I love.
Are you
telling-
pesca?
I guess so.
You just
I
eat whale.
I don't eat fish very much.
You eat
but
tuna safe dolphin.
I guess I haven't fully eliminated.
Well, how did this happen?
It's a good question. Matthew's just getting my goat right now. No, it's really there is no real story.
There had to have been like.
He was
a
getting your
moment,
goat.
right?
That's not a real good story. It wasn't,
Yeah,
it wasn't
there is
one
no
moment.
story.
Come on, Jay, spill the tea.
Let's make a story for
yeah.
Jay.
Spill the tea.
Let's make a story for Jay.
Yeah.
There is no story. So yeah, go ahead.
Probably
Well,
saw like a cow being sliced or something.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think
Yeah.
you just were thinking, I don't like this animal cruelty. I'm going fully vegan. But then you were out with your buddies, Matt, and then he goes, and then you pass by a sushi place, sushi stop. You thought, I cannot resist. I love the stuff. I can't get
Yeah.
enough of the stuff.
No, I have a better story. So Jay was born and raised vegan, never had a bite of an animal product. And then one day he was out swimming. And this could be a 2-hour cruise.
Oh, let's bring it back. By the way, I've
You're
been
out
trying to bring it back.
swimming.
I'm calling Mikey.
You're doing a backstroke, and this dolphin comes and bites you right on the balls. Crunch.
There's the
ouch,
comedy right
Okay.
there.
Crunch. Ouch. And then these other fish are
Crunch.
laughing at you.
Yeah.
They're like laughing at you. And you go, you know what? I'm going to eat these stupid ass jerks.
Right.
So you start vegan, and then you add fish because they're dicks.
Right.
Because they bite you on the balls.
Yeah,
Something like that.
It could be that's part of the history,
It
and
could be
also
a Disney story.
And then when
Yeah.
Jay, you started living that Wall Street lifestyle, you guys were going out to sushi places all the time. You couldn't resist.
Yeah. Sushi
And it was
is the
revenge,
next,
too.
It food.
Yeah.
It's the next
the
like
next
Start.
it
It's
food.
going to be in there, up there.
I heard that's going to be popular.
It's gonna be real popular.
One thing I love to is on a date is I'm out with someone. I'm like, I want to take you to this nice sushi place.
Right.
She's like,
They
"What
usually
the
say
fuck is
something.
that?"
Yeah.
They usually say something like
I'll
raw
explain later.
fish.
Trust
It
me.
can't be good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait
That
until you've
sounds
had it.
scary.
Yeah. You put it in the oven at least, or the frying
Can't
pan.
they have
Nope.
anything cooked?
You're not. That makes it not sushi. If they've like altered in any way.
What if they do that deep fried sushi stuff?
That's what you're
That's
into.
not sushi?
You love that stuff.
That's what I love.
What about
Doesn't count in my
what about
book.
that Philly roll? What about that Philly roll?
Ooh.
Ooh, that has
Shout
cream
out
cheese,
Philadelphia
right?
listeners.
That's got the cream cheese, and it's also got some kind of salmon in it.
Mm.
Sometimes they cook it too. Bake that salmon.
That's straight from Japan right there.
That's straight baked from Japan.
Philly roll, straight
It's
from
inauthentic.
Japan.
Yeah. Right. Sure, Doug.
It's inauthentic.
Yeah.
Let's invent our own rolls.
Ooh, that could be a fun little
Where you,
project.
where
The
you,
Doug.
wait, where are you from? Like Agora Hills or something?
How'd you know that?
Yeah, somewhere.
Thousand Oaks.
In that area,
Something like that.
yeah.
Which exact town?
Well, Van Nuys originally. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
The Van Nuys roll. What's on that, Brent?
It's definitely got some jalapeno type thing in there. You know?
Only like
That sounds
snakes.
delicious.
It's
Right? Are there a lot
got
of snakes in Van Nuys?
Yeah,
There are, right?
Yeah. There are.
There's snakes in Van Nuys?
Yeah.
Isn't that just like a concrete jungle?
no, it ain't no
Like
concrete.
suburb in the
Mm.
jungle? In the valley?
You think snakes can't get down with that?
That can't be
I guess the
normal.
concrete would like scrape. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, in a real concrete jungle? Wow.
No, snakes are pretty adaptive nowadays. So.
What's the Van Nuys roll?
Why was Tarzan all bruised up
Ooh,
with broken arms and legs?
Tarzana?
Huh?
I guess they.
Matt,
Wait, sorry, what?
why was Tarzan all bruised?
Why?
Because he was swinging through the concrete jungle.
Right.
Near Tarzana.
He got hurt.
In Tarzana!
Oh.
I'm just trying to punch you up. Did you know that that's actually named after Tarzan?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, we're living in...
I believe you.
I do too.
We don't need to look that
I'm not
up.
going to check the wiki.
Nah. We go on a wiki wormhole.
That's easily
Mhm.
believable.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just want you guys to.
Well, you know Arcadia?
Yep.
That's where they had the first machines, the cabinet, video game cabinets was there in Arcadia.
I heard that was
Really?
named after Arcade Fire.
Yeah, right.
Really?
It's a recent band.
Well, you're... No.
That's true. What you said.
No, he's
though.
making that
The
up.
first Dragon's Lair was right there in Arcadia.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
So they made Pac-Man.
That's where they made Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, this is what we were saying on the way over.
Music or.
You know how Pac-Man keeps chasing that lady?
Mm-hmm.
The ladies.
And they're going back and
ghosts.
forth?
Pac-Man.
They're going back and forth.
Oh, yeah?
They did have a kid. Pac-Son.
That's classic.
Look, I'm trying to make a joke.
No, I like that.
I like that.
Michael Paxson. How about that? Think of that idea, you know? It's a Pac-Man looking
that's
character
one of the
who's
that's
got
one
a
of the-
glove and everything.
That's a mashup Halloween costume.
Right.
Michael Paxson.
Michael Paxson, you know, it's
So you look like Michael Jackson, but then you have like swimming trunks and shorts on.
it will look like Pac-Man Jr., but he got, you know, the glove and he's got, you know, I don't know, it's something like that, you know?
No, because PacSun is a store.
Yeah.
That's-
They do
that's why-
trunks?
Surfing stuff.
It's surfing beach wear.
Right. They
hip.
do
So
they
Michael
do
Paxson.
trunks.
Kinda
They do
sporty.
trunk. Well, they
Yeah.
do trunks and a glove.
Trunks and a glove.
I don't know. You guys talking about Michael Jackson on the podcast, though?
Do we talk about Michael
Ad
Jackson?
nauseum.
Michael Jackson's sort of our main bonding point, isn't
Because
it?
he likes music and...
And you like.
We're the number one
tea.
Jackson comedians.
We're the
town.
top Michael Jackson comedians in the country and probably the world.
Well, that's cool.
That's-
I mean, his music was fire, and
King
his
of
actions
pop.
were.
Well,
were
we don't have to go there.
His actions were Jackson's.
Action
Jackson.
His
They call him
actions were
Action.
Jackson.
His actions were Jackson.
Yeah.
But
Should
yeah,
we
very
do we
talented.
wrap up the main episode or how's that go?
No, we got
Oh, okay.
some time. I
I
could.
feel like we have a long.
Yeah, we have a
I
lot
feel
to
like we just
say.
started, yeah.
We're getting warmed up. This
We're
isn't
just getting
been
warmed
recording,
up.
has it?
Yeah.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah, Aaron, just give us a head up when we hit the hour. But I have a unless you guys have any interesting stories.
Well, we did have one. You know what I mean?
You did?
Yeah, we did. We did have. Something interesting happened to us last week. I guess it's not. It's not like the most fascinating thing, but.
We'll make it fascinating.
Go on then.
Go on.
Just make sure. Can't see. It's more of a. It's not as good for the audio.
Should we
listeners,
save
so-
it for after?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe we should save it for
Unzipped?
later.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of personal.
All right.
Save it for unzipped.
Yeah, people are gonna want to like subscribe so that they can hear, or what is it?
It's
Watch.
like a tease.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
subscribe.
Teased it.
They've got to subscribe.
Subscribe.
You
Patreon.com/Poundcast.
just-
Poundcast.
Just
If you
spill the
want to hear
tease.
this, if you want
We're
the
gonna
tea to
spill
be
the
spilled.
teas.
And then don't unsubscribe right after you listen to it. Stay subscribed
Yeah.
as long as you can, honestly.
Oh yeah.
So
Maybe
I,
until you lose your credit card and then you have to get new numbers.
I have some free content here. This is pretty good. Me and my friends were on a hike the other night, but we just do hikes in my neighborhood. You know, you just kind of like walk through the
I
neighborhood.
know where your neighborhood is.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's kind of
Been
hilly.
there.
It's hilly. There's not any cars driving around.
I
So
know.
Yeah, we know.
we passed. We passed this one. A garage was open, and there was a woman in there at a table, almost like she was like at a little. She was like at a. She was like facing out. It almost looked like she had like a lemonade stand, but no lemonade or something. And we kind of just said hi, and she goes, "How are you going? Have you? Do you know that phrase?
It's Australian.
It's an
Sort of
Australian
Mhm.
phrase.
How are you going?
It's instead of like how's it going,
Right.
they say how are you going?
Right.
And I knew what you said, but my friends were like, "Wait, what did she say?" She said,
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
"No, they thought she said where are you going?"
Right.
And they were like, they started to answer her, "Oh, we're just hiking around." And I go, "Oh, you're from Australia? Oh, it's going good. How are you going?" And then we started talking, and there was a guy. There's a guy like doing some kind of work, like some kind of contractor or like a construction guy. And she's like, "I'm just keeping an eye on my worker." She's just like watching her worker. It's also like at nighttime. So like, why is this worker working at night? It was
Right.
dark.
Yeah.
She's in her garage watching her worker.
What was he doing? He was in a hole or something?
He was like digging a hole or doing something to the fence.
digging
we
himself
couldn't
a
really
hole.
tell. We just
Yeah.
there was a guy. It was
Yeah.
he's kind of like behind a bush doing something. So there's two things here. First of all, it'd be funny if a lady, maybe she was kind of a lonely lady, because the way that she kind of wanted to say hi to us and
Yeah.
and we're just walking past, and she really wanted to get into it. She's sitting at her desk, like kind of facing out, waiting for people to chat with. It'd be interesting if somebody just hired a construction worker just to like do nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, to do stuff, but like
just a
not
status
actually
symbol.
build anything. Just like, okay, dig a hole
Yeah.
and then fill it back up. Like,
Mhm.
wouldn't that be interesting? Like, build something
Yep.
and then just disassemble it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
you could watch.
like, if
Yeah.
there was like a
Bored.
rich, weird person,
You wouldn't even need to be that rich to do that.
this could be like a character
Sadly.
in Poundhouse
Right.
too.
Because you could pay them less because they're
You
not
can go to
doing
Home
the work.
Depot and hire
Right.
some of those guys and just be like, okay, move this over there, pick up the fridge, bring it outside, bring
Now
it
let's
back,
bring it
and then
back.
they just bring it back.
Keep going.
Keep
That's like
going.
psychological
okay, pick it
torture,
up,
though.
put it out again.
That's the only issue.
Hey, they get paid.
Right. That's all good.
That would be. It could be a character in Poundhouse. I'm just saying. Somebody just watches workers.
Worker watcher.
Anyway, that's a side point.
I mean, it could be that my character has you do that.
Right.
I get you in on that.
Right.
Hey, this way we get to watch these guys.
Yeah.
or
I
you
can
make
see
me
that.
do the stuff.
I make you do, or
and I
make
put
you,
the fridge back, and you're like, I paid you, didn't I? Or whatever.
yeah.
Or something.
This is like a free look at your creative process for Poundhouse.
But we
It's
were
kinda cool.
Well, most of the time it's like some weird thing like that happens. I just write it down. And I'm like, that'd be
Mhm.
a cool scene. But
Just don't forget to write it down. That's the horrible
no, I
thing.
write
You
it
get an
down.
idea
If
and
I'm
you-
looking at my phone, I'm looking at my notes that I have.
Oh, really? You're not texting or anything?
My
like
early morning,
Right.
great notes from the early morning.
With each minute that passes, your ideas are kind of drying up over
Yeah.
the course of the day, becoming
Exactly.
sort of like,
It's like
You're
the
functional.
lemon. It's the juice is just plump,
right.
and then throughout the day, that just you're wringing out the lemon, and it just dries up. Then I know you hit that lamb's bread, and you go plumped up again, bruh.
Jay likes lamb's bread.
Anyway, my friends were like, "I can't believe how that weird. How are you going?" And I'm like, "How's it going? Isn't any less
yeah,
weird."
it is weirder than
Mhm.
What do you
you.
mean it?
It's
Like,
a question about you. So yeah, why would you say it? That's so weird.
yeah,
Meaning
it's more
life-
personal. Like, how are you going? I'm going good. How's it going? That's like it's the same weirdness, right?
Yeah.
If they've, so I thought, what if this evolved to like, okay, how's it going? It just like, what could be weirder than that? If you see a stranger and they just go, "Where are you going?"
Whoa. Yeah.
Hey, how are
That's
you?
very
Where are you
threatening.
going?
Yeah.
Now that's disturbing.
Right.
How are you going is fine. Where are you going? Then then it's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
You can
But
say,
if you
"What
want
are
to, if you want to
doing?"
really freak people out, say. Then you get and then there's a couple more steps here. Then you go. where's it going?
Where is this
Well,
going?
I was gonna
Like,
say,
say hi to me.
Where's this
Like,
going?
say hi to me. Hi, neighbor.
Hey, neighbor.
Where's it going? Then that'll put that person in a weird position. Like, what does that mean?
Right.
How about this one?
No, here's the ultimate one.
Oh, go ahead.
Where's this going? You know what I
I
mean?
just said that.
Like,
Literally just said that.
you did? You said,
Yeah.
where's this going?
Yeah.
Well, I just told you where it's going. It's to the ultimate line. Where's this going? Say, hey, neighbor.
Hey, neighbor.
Hey, where's this going?
How about this one?
Creepy.
Say hi to me.
It's creepy, right?
Yeah.
Say hi to me.
Hi, Brent.
Hey, how will you?
What?
How will you?
How will you?
Yeah. How will you be? What is your intention on
How
being?
will you?
Yeah. What's your intention on being today?
It's usually like the present, not the future.
No, I know, but it's your present intention.
will-
It's your present intention to where you're gonna go. You know
Do
what I
you
mean?
guys honestly
I mean-
think we're all going to be happy in 10 years?
Shit.
Not Doug, but me. I will be. Yeah.
Jay,
Maybe
this
have-
was
No, I'm
going
just
great.
Yeah.
This was going great till he asked that question.
We had to go there.
I will be.
You're going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You probably have a kid by then, huh?
Oh yeah.
I haven't any kids. I can't afford that.
You will be in 10 years, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You will be,
Things tend to
mate.
get
I'll probably have
better.
a baby.
Editing and DJing is gonna skyrocket in about 5 years. And skateboarding, sorry.
I've been actually getting into missiles.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
That's
That's profitable.
Yeah.
That's good for kids.
nice.
They're going to skyrocket.
Oh, that is.
You fell right into my trap.
Mhm.
I thought it was very funny.
Yeah, happy in 10 years. You just got happy a minute later getting Jay's
Wait,
goat
do you
with
think
that.
we're going to be happy in 10 years?
Yeah.
Or do you think we're going to be in a hellhole of fires and floods?
I mean, of course, there are always ups and downs, right? but I think I'll be happy.
Uh-huh.
Even if there's a flood, probably.
It dries up, and the
Does
fire
dry up,
comes
yeah.
and washes it away.
Right.
Do you think you'll be aroused in 10 years?
Mm,
I'll tell you what.
like
There's always
exactly
ups and
10 years from
downs.
now?
There's always ups and
Uh-huh,
downs.
that's
true.
funny.
That's true.
Especially in the ball pit.
Ugh.
Mhm.
Ball pit after dark. It's like black balls.
Yeah,
You know,
actually,
black?
right. It's
They swap out the kid balls and they put like adult balls in there.
they're,
What if they're a little bigger
Yeah.
too? They're like
Leather balls.
scaled up to the human body.
Sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Leather balls.
Ew. Honestly,
What would it be called? Jerky G's or something?
what if the balls are those
Jerky Jizz?
Yeah.
Chucky Jizz?
Chucky Jizz? Jerky Jizz, yeah. Jerky Jizz. We're going to Jerky Jizz tonight. You want to come? But the balls are those kind of
The
medicine-
sign just changes, like some of the lights flicker and it changes to Jerky Jizz, but
Oh
it's
my
the same
God.
place.
Parents are covering. No, little Johnny, look away.
It's Jerky Jizz. This is where
Yeah.
Mom and Dad go at night.
Yeah.
It's the same place. Chucky is there.
Awkward.
Oh yeah, hon. Chucky will be there. He's called like Fucky.
Ooh.
Fucky Jizz.
Fucky.
Yeah, he knows about
Fucky
labia.
Jizz.
Yeah, there's
A world
lot.
where Chucky knows about labia.
Yeah,
I
there's
know what that is. Yes.
like flap.
boy.
or,
Flaps.
Well, we should move to the unzip because we got Omar coming.
over an hour. So what does that mean?
We got Omar coming in a little bit here. You know about Omar?
I know about
You will.
of.
We got time. He's coming at 3:30.
Yeah.
It's 2:44.
I know, but we're gonna do
tell
our.
them.
little
Right,
we gotta
thing.
do
We
our
gotta
this and
record
that.
ads.
We gotta
too.
do so and so.
You say
right.
the time when you're recording the podcast?
Yeah, because we are about just being real,
It's a
just
transparency
being
kind of
transparent
podcast.
and honest. People might think this has to be done late at night. These guys are so loose and freaky.
I'm a
They're
big
so
believer
creative.
in,
They're so
salary,
creative,
They're so-
you know?
salary transparency.
Yeah.
I'm big on salary
You
transparency.
are.
Like, that was the
Really?
first question I was going to ask.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really big on salary transparency.
Yeah.
Want to hear my
Yeah.
salary? Everyone, stick around for Unzipped if you want to hear my
What?
salary. No, I'll tell you right now.
Right?
0. I'm not on salary.
Oh.
I'm a freelancer.
Oh,
I'm a freelancer.
so he still makes
duh.
money.
Mm-hmm. Your money's still coming in.
It's just-
Where do you work?
My
I'm a
salary.
freelancer too.
See, that's
Oh,
how you get
that's
it.
why you went to Lancers.
That's why I went to Lancers.
Lancers.
Because it's like a freelancer.
Wait, have
You eat there for free. You know?
Lancers.
Naturally.
Have you
yeah.
guys really never been to Lancers?
That is crazy. It's on
It's
this
so
block, and it's an
close.
enormous diner.
I don't.
And you would love it.
If we eat after this or before, we go to Tony's Darts Away.
That's yeah.
Tony's Darts Away.
Mhm.
Is that walking distance?
No,
Just a
but
few
it's
darts
close.
It's close, but it's like
Cool.
I don't know. They got vegan bar food, and it's kind of chill.
Barf?
Hmm.
Vegan barf?
Oh, Jay.
Dude.
Oh.
Ew.
What am I, Jay now? Oh.
Hey.
you know what? You want to know my celery?
Yeah.
I like to dip it in peanut butter.
Celery.
Hey.
He even said
Look,
celery.
That's one of the few foods that consumes more calories by eating it than you get from, than you get.
That's why my celery is
Chomping.
-0, or it's negative. My salary's in the negatives because you burn more calories eating the dang stuff than gaining. So it's actually I'm making less as far as calories goes.
So, yeah, you're in debt.
I'm in debt.
Yeah.
I'm in debt actually. That's my salary.
Jay
Sorry
and
about that.
Matthew, do you have anything you could want to plug before we go to the Unzipped?
Well, our short film, Matthew and Jay Comedy, is about to be released to the public.
Wait, didn't you make a film that was like took 10 years to make?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this something else?
This is another thing.
It's
This is
another
something
thing.
else.
Yeah, we
Okay.
are going to screen that film
Yes.
that we took 10 years to make spin at some point very soon.
Yeah.
But what's the first one called?
It's called Matthew and Jay Comedy.
Mhm.
It came out on Eternal Family in like April, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting its public free release.
I think I saw it. Did you premiere that at one of the Eternal events?
Yeah, I think you saw it. We're
Yeah.
in the
You could
mall.
watch it. one
You
more
guys were at the
time.
mall. Everyone was in stitches.
You could watch it again, though.
That's funny.
Well, let's watch it again. Eternal.tv.
Eternal.tv.
Or get.
Or
They're
just go
a
on
friend of
YouTube.
the show.
It's going to be on YouTube for free.
They're a friend of the show too. So get the app.
Yeah, Eternal.
Eternal.tv.
Just get the app anyway. Or go to Eternal.tv.
It's
All right,
free.
Yeah.
Follow Jay and Matthew on social media at Jay Weingarten
Mm-hmm.
and at Matthew Goldin.
That's right.
Pretty easy.
Goldin.
Mhm.
That's kind of a
right,
creative
yeah.
twist.
I know. It's an interesting thing.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Gold is in.
Gold is in. Right. That's a nice like mnemonic device.
Yeah.
If anyone's forgetting how to write my name,
Gold is in.
Gold is in.
Yeah, you should do that when you meet people. You shake
All
their
right,
hand.
folks. If you
Yeah.
want to keep listening to us talk, we're gonna go unzipped, and they're gonna tell something crazy. You guys sign up for the Patreon, patreon.com/Poundcast, which is patreon.com/Poundcast. And we would like to thank our Poundcast team working behind the scenes. Aaron Bruntgart back there behind the board.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Aaron.
much.
Thank you to Jack Birch, L.Bircho on social media.
Thank you.
And Jackie Montana. They help us behind the scenes, put the show together. And that's about it, Brent.
Let's wrap.
Let's wrap. Peace.
Doug and Brent, Doug and Brent. 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 Doug and Brent, talking on the 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 Poundcast.